Well, good morning, everyone. Steve Watkins here in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and today is, I guess, the first really big day of our Pilgrim Strong book tour. As you can see, it's still dark outside, and I'm packing and getting ready, and we're headed on kind of the first major road swing. We'll leave Jonesboro this morning over to Tulsa, and over the next 10 days up to Overland Park, Kansas, Kansas City, St. Louis for a few days, Cincinnati, and Detroit for 3 days. I'm really excited about it, mostly because I'm going to get to see a lot of friends that I have met previously and some that are just online friends that I've never met, and that's really the most exciting thing about this for sure. I am reminded in going into this, so many things have happened over the last couple of weeks. And I may have told this story in Pilgrim Strong. I can never remember where I've told stories and where I haven't. But I am reminded of a time a few years ago in my life when I knew it was important for me to get some wisdom. And I really needed it at that time. And I knew the only way I would get it would be to be around and I just preferred to be around other men who were a bit older than me and had experienced the ups and downs of life. And there were 2 or 3 men here in my hometown that I would go to frequently. They were gracious enough to give me their time. And I'd just go spend 30 minutes with them a week, and we'd just talk. And they were some of the most beneficial times of my life. And I remember distinctly, and I will never forget, I don't know if you classify this as some of the best advice I ever got, but it's something I never have forgotten. A couple of men that I visited are architects. They're retired architects here in my hometown. And as many times as I've told this story, I don't think I've ever mentioned their names, but I think I will today. Jerry Brackett and George Krenrich are 2 very successful retired architects here in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Remarkable men of great talent and great character. And moreover, when you are traveling through our little town, we're a town of less than 100,000, they designed a lot of buildings here, and you can literally see their fingerprints all over town. And I remember speaking specifically to Jerry one day about that and asking him how rewarding that must be for him. And he really caught me off guard when he said, and this is a man of like I said, significant success. And he looked at me and he said, I never did anything without someone else's help. And it is so profound. Not that what I'm about to do measures up in any way close to Jerry and George's accomplishments. But it is true, as I reflect back on the last 3 or 4 years, none of this, from helping me understand the direction that the copy needed to go, to editing, to just making friendships that gave me counsel from time to time, to up to today, where we're on the road for the next 2 weeks, and I don't think we have to have a hotel one single night because we're staying with friends across the country every single night. There's just a lot of help out there, and it's an extraordinary feeling to have that, and I'm so grateful for it. So I view the next several months of what we're about to do as much like the pilgrimage that we were on in Spain in 2015 and later in 2016. So I'm going to go back. I think there's something to be learned from this. I don't know what it is, but I'll do these video reports, and I want to share the experience with everyone who came along years ago, if nothing else, to remind you how special you guys are to me and to say thank you. With that, I've got a lot of packing to do. Dana's gone. She's on business. We're going to hook up later somewhere between Tulsa and Kansas City. So I'm going to go pack. Hopefully the sun will come up here in a bit, and I will be back tomorrow with a very special friend in Tulsa. See you guys later. Buen camino.